is it in this one small life that makes it all worthwhile? It's the small things, the big things, the humor, the profundity that I notice. Go root around, dig around, mess around, figure it out. It's poking around.
Hello! Welcome to Poking Around the podcast,
where we joke around about poems and we poem around about jokes.
I'm Zoe.
And I'm Hannah.
And we are coming to you today, basically not having seen each other for 2 full weeks. And I personally am running on about 2 hours of collective sleep across that entire time period.
Zoe's in town for one day and she's spending it recording Poking Around the podcast.
Yeah. I landed, okay, so right now it's 3 p.m. on a Monday, okay? I landed back in New York at 9. I got home at 11. I basically sat down, came here.
We both just chugged 2 porn star martinis.
Don't ask us what that is. We don't know.
Basically, the place across the street does a happy hour where they serve porn star martinis. And we were both really hungry / thirsty / tired / in bad moods.
Yeah. So this episode is sponsored by that experience.
Yeah, by pornstarmartini.com.
Which has a shot of Prosecco in it.
Yes.
And something else, like tangerine.
It has tangerine in it.
I got 3 tattoos since I've last been here.
I'm like, I haven't even seen Zoe with her new tattoos.
I got a little sparrow tattoo on my wrist, which is a really crazy and brave place to get a tattoo.
No, it's great.
This is my tattoo where I was like, I have tattoos now, you know?
There's no hiding it.
There's this tattoo, it's like on the top side of my arm, on my wrist, like almost on my hand.
Yeah.
And I just was feeling really brave about it, I suppose.
That's great. Life is short.
Life is short. And I also was like, I already have tattoos. So, like, why am I pretending?
And who cares? Tattoo schnatus. Like, everyone has them.
Tattoo schnatu. Also, like, I never want a real job again in my life. Like, what am I worried about?
Right. Even real jobs, it's like,
I'm a poet.
And even real jobs these days,
I know. It's like, get over yourself.
Tattoos. It's no big deal.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I got a little 727, which are my numbers that I like. And then I got a bunch of little stars on my arm. Yeah, those are so cute. I also like stars.
Stars are great.
Yeah.
They're in the night sky, and they are from which we came. And
stars are so, like, magical.
Dude,
and it's important to remember to get me started about stars.
Don't get me started. To lay down on your back in a field while you're camping and look at the stars.
Let's go camping.
Forget. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay. We've never gone Well, we went camping together that one time you had mononucleosis.
I had mononucleosis unbeknownst to me. And Zoe and I camped for one night. And I was like, I'm so hot. I'm so hot. I'm sweating so much. I can't sleep. I can't sleep.
I slept great.
I was like, I'm really tired, but I can't sleep and I don't feel well and I'm hot. I'm so hot. I had mononucleosis.
And I probably didn't get it because I already had it. So I'm like immune or something.
That is how it goes with mononucleosis.
Yeah. I'm like, I already have all those cells in my body and they like to flare up and cause big problems for me. So.
Those commercials as a kid, when they do you remember like commercials warning you against mononucleosis? And they're like the kissing disease. The kissing disease. I was like, I will never kiss. Like
but you have to kiss.
No, of course.
And of course, I got my mononucleosis from Perrin because we shared a drink at Disneyland.
Perrin York
gave me mononucleosis.
I like watched those commercials as a kid, and I was like, "Why is no one talking about this?"
The dangers of kissing.
I was like, "Okay, that's enough for me. I will never kiss."
But kissing is the great joy of life.
I didn't know that when I was like, 11, dreaming about kissing.
Yeah.
Then I saw this and I was like, kissing can cause death.
I will say mono almost killed me.
It did.
But I didn't even kiss Perrin. I just drank her drink.
I don't know where I got it from. I was 27 though.
Yeah.
But we'll go camping.
I'll say that I'm 30 now, dreaming about kissing.
Kissing's amazing. I love to kiss.
I've been dreaming about kissing a lot. It's amazing. Okay, let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
We basically have like a bunch of private stuff going on.
Yeah.
So we'll tell you guys one day.
Yeah.
But here's something that's not private, maybe. Hannah got a dog, kind of.
I like basically just got a dog. And it's not 1,110% official, but I would say it's like 98% official.
And
but we haven't like
it's
signed the
Hannah's
paperwork.
boyfriend's dog.
It's my boyfriend's dog. Her name is Penny, and we're calling her Penny Lane.
Penny Lane.
And her full name is Penelope Lane. And she's the best little dog in the whole world.
Aw.
And I like dogs, you know, but I'm not like obsessed with dogs.
Yeah.
Some people like love dogs. I love Penny Lane.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I feel like you need, like, one specific dog will be, like, the gateway drug.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I haven't had that yet either. I'm kind of like, oh, I could, like, take it or leave it.
You might get it with Penny Lane. I can't even tell you. She's so good.
I'm sure I'll get it.
Yeah, you'll get it with her.
I'm very open to getting
You're her
stuff.
aunt.
Yeah, I'm her aunt.
I think you will love her.
Oh my God, I'm excited. I haven't met her because I've been in Europe for 2 weeks
You
until
probably
11
won't meet
a.m.
her for another couple of weeks.
1 week.
Yeah.
Because I'll be back again.
Right.
I'm leaving town again tomorrow to do something private.
And anyways.
But you can imagine based off of maybe all of the things that I've kind of been talking about a little bit vaguely. Okay, let's do poem time.
So I believe
They're going to love when they finally get to hear it.
Let's do poem time.
Let's do poem time. Wait. Let's do poem time.
Woo! Check out
Do you see
Zoe's
this?
hat.
Okay, I always have to figure out, do my ears go under or over with certain hats?
I think
Okay.
that's good. The way your hair is.
Yeah. So this hat here says poem time on it. This is one of our new merch items that you can buy. We're going to announce the store, maybe like today or tomorrow?
Yeah.
And that's not relevant to you because we're in the past right now.
You guys are in the future.
You guys are in the future. But yeah, we have baseball caps. You can get in a variety of colors. One of them says poem time. One of them says joke time. And then at the end of the episode, we're going to show you another thing that we got too that you can also buy from our new store that has merch. And yeah. Yay. Okay. Poem time.
Poem time.
So
cute.
It
looks great on you.
Thank you. I feel like I'm looking kind of pink right now. But maybe it's nice to be like all pink, you know?
Yeah, you go.
Like my skin is pink and my eyes are blue.
I
and my
see why
clothes
you're
are blue and
thinking
my
that
hair
in
is
the
pink.
video.
Uh-huh.
But in real life, look
I
at me,
look
look at me.
regular.
It's just like the hat and the blush and the lips.
Yeah.
But the skin goes white.
The skin goes white. Well, but white people are pink.
I know.
You know, like
It's
we're
like
not
we say white. It's like you mean pink.
You mean
people.
like red.
But some people are white, like Maddie.
Yeah.
But it's gorgeous, like a
Just gorgeous
like
white.
snow.
Just white. Like snow.
Pure white.
I'm not. I'm pink.
Yeah. But you've got
I'm pink with a yellow undertone.
yeah. You've got like a
You've got a
got
yellow,
like a deeper
yellow undertone.
because Zoe's the kind of white person who tans.
Thank God. I count my blessings.
All love to my white friends who don't tan.
I feel bad for them because the
the
sun is our God.
I know.
So I would never be able to avoid her.
No.
I love her.
Do what you praying
and
at
she
her
loves
feet.
me. And she
know.
doesn't hurt me like she does some of my white friends.
When I'm going outside to like sit on a patio, for instance, and there's one chair in the sun and the rest are in the shade, I'm like, I'll go in the sun chair.
Yes.
And I know most people want the shade chair.
No, I want sun chair.
I want the sun chair as well.
Although the past couple of weeks I've had to do shade chair just due to my new tattoos.
Oh, yes.
But usually I'm a sun chair girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just start worrying about like skin damage or something now that we're 30.
Well, we wear sunscreen.
Yeah.
It's
fine.
enough.
Okay. So
I mean, what are we
That's
supposed
fine.
to do?
That's fine. What are we supposed to do? Worry about stuff? No, thank
I'm wearing
you.
sunscreen, calling it a day. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So the poem I brought today is called The Quiet World by Jeffrey McDaniel. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. In an effort to get people to look into each other's eyes more, and also to appease the mutes, the government has decided to allot each person exactly 167 words per day. When the phone rings, I put it to my ear without saying hello. In the restaurant, I point at the chicken noodle soup. I am adjusting well to the new way. Late at night, I call my long-distance lover, proudly say, I only used 59 today. I saved the rest for you. When she doesn't respond, I know she's used up all her words. So I slowly whisper, I love you, 32 1/3 times. After that, we just sit on the line and listen to each other breathe. Oh, Hannah's teary-eyed.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Isn't that beautiful?
I whispered
love
I
the
love you
sentiment of
32
this.
1/3 times.
Yeah.
That really got me.
Yeah.
I am a lover girl.
She's a lover girl.
Love to love. And that poem was a trip because
You go on a journey.
you go on a journey.
Mhm.
It was a trip. Because I was like, aw. It began, and you said the part about looking in each other's eyes more, and I smiled. Then you said the thing about the government censoring words.
Then I frowned.
Then I frowned. Then you said the thing about... Then you said the thing about... I only said 59 words today. Then I thought, you've got more than that, and you don't have to have such a scarcity mindset.
You said the male loneliness epidemic.
You said the male loneliness epidemic. He likes it.
He likes
Then
it.
you said the thing about the love, and I cried.
Yeah. What a journey to
And
go on.
It was a journey.
Yeah.
And I'm so surprised at this poem because it's so made up.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
know?
it's so simple. Like, the language in it is so simple.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like boom, boom, boom.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said.
It goes boom, boom, boom. And I want to talk about this thing about word economy.
Yeah. The economy of language.
Yeah.
There's a lot to be said about language.
Yeah.
Here's one thing that I've been thinking about a lot that I think I might have shared with you before, but in the realm of this discussion about like words and I love you and like saving them, etc. So I was a French major. I used to live in France. I have a connection to the French. Unfortunately, all love to the French. They're hard people to have a connection with.
Yeah.
They don't want you, basically.
Yeah.
But I was always really curious, like from when I first started learning French when I was like 14. I was like, what doesn't make sense to me is that this language it's a romantic language, like legitimately like a romanticism coded, whatever that is.
You guys know about that.
But also like people consider it to be French is such a romantic language, right? But there's not a different word for the word like in the word love. Like if you say je t'aime, that means it could mean I like you or it could mean I love you. And it always confused me because I was like, I feel like in English we're so
There's a huge distinction.
There's a huge if you're like I like someone versus even, being in middle school when you're like I like you.
Yeah.
And then like to tell someone that you love them in like a romantic context, I feel like for us culturally is like a big deal.
Yeah.
That's like a step that you take in a relationship. And I always was like, how is that in French? Like if you like someone versus like if you love them, like how do you communicate that? Like how do you speak the difference to it if there's literally not a different verb? And I didn't understand for the longest time. And then finally I looked it up, like honestly, after even I lived there, I was like, I still don't really understand like how they're like sorting this out between them. And I looked it up and like people were talking about how culturally they have more of a sense of love is not a thing to be said. It's a thing to be shown.
Oh.
And I was like, that's so interesting because we consider it to be a romantic language. But then you think about some of the ways that like language fails or falls short.
Yeah.
And like, I actually do think that's really romantic in this way of like, actually
So
love is
romantic.
something that's not I think that if you can like communicate it directly with being like, I love you, I think sometimes we can use that as a crutch, and it can make us kind of lazy in that like, oh, if I can just say that and then like I've checked the box of it, like
then I don't have to show it.
Then I don't have to like get
I'm
you
off the hook.
flowers,
Yeah.
you know, or I don't have to like really like put in these different efforts that would like be the way that I would communicate that feeling, because there's not a word for it.
Yeah.
And it feels kind of right of being like, this thing is so big, like there is no word for it. You just have to like do it. You have to show it every day. Anyway, this poem made me think of that just because I'm kind of like, I just have been thinking about that so often of like love being this thing. And in the poem, it's like, he says, I love you 32 and a third or however many times. But like the real love that's being communicated is the fact that like he spent his whole day saving all his words for her. And it doesn't even matter then like what the words are that he says. He chooses to say, I love you all those times. But like, it's the action of like thinking of her and saving the words that is the love.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
It's beautiful.
There's love
many,
is beautiful.
I mean, it's just beautiful. And there's many languages in which there are multiple different words for what we know as just love. Like there are words to there are words for like all different types of love depending on what you mean. And our word for romantic love is the same as our word for friendship love.
Yeah.
And I love cheese, and I love dogs, and I love the sky, and I love like my friend, and I love my mom, and I love my partner.
You can use it, or you can view it as if it's a limitation. Oh, why don't we have different words for these different things? Or it can be like, it's expansive. Like we start with this seed of something, which is the idea of love. And then what that actually is just lived out in real time in the way that we are together.
Yeah.
And like, it actually doesn't need language. It doesn't need a word, because like we just feel it. It's like an instinct.
We know it.
Yeah.
What about j'adore?
Well, that's like, I adore you. You know, like it's different. Like we have that word in English. It's like in English we have like
same.
love, adore. It's like, I could say je t'adore, but yeah, I adore you. But it's different from like, I love you. Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't have it.
They don't have
They
it.
don't have it.
But they're like, yeah, we don't need it. You should know.
You should know. Can't you tell?
And I do think a lot, it's so interesting how the dominant language of a country shapes the culture so much just on the words that are at your disposal. The fact that English is the dominant language in the United States, and we have the word for love, and we're not thought of like as a really romantic culture.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, I think that
I guess New York's thought of as romantic.
So romantic. But like I think that having the word not necessarily has to like in a cause and effect kind of way, but it allows space for laziness. Yeah. Because you can just say it.
And you know who loves to be lazy?
Americans.
And American men. All love.
Not all love.
But I'm just saying, like, if you love your girlfriend or wife,
get her flowers.
Yeah, get her flowers. Clean up.
Clean up. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, what are the many ways that like love can be expressed through? It's like by like taking care of yourself.
What's your love language?
All of them.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Okay, wait. Let's name them.
I like all of them equally.
Let's name them.
That's what love is to like do all of them. Don't you think?
Totally. But I do think I feel more love from certain things. Like I receive
acts
better.
Of service.
Uh-huh.
I like that one. Words of affirmation. I like that one too.
I love that one.
Yeah. Affirm me.
Physical touch.
I love that one.
I love that one. But that one's only for romantic partners with me. I do not need my friends to be giving me physical touch. Do you know what I mean?
But I like to like hug my friends.
Me too. It's nice. But
like sometimes I hug some friends and I can tell they don't want that.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, I feel really like rejected by you.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
But I feel like with friends, like I'd love to hug my friends and whatever.
Yeah.
But like with a partner, I'm like
with a partner, I basically want to be all over them.
like constantly. Yeah.
Like I want to be touching, full contact always.
I'm embarrassed. Okay.
I'm embarrassed.
Okay. Physical touch,
Mm-hmm.
words of affirmation, acts of service, gift giving.
Oh, I love that one.
I love that one. And there are 5.
Yeah, I think there are 5.
Words of affirmation.
Like, I guess that one's
physical
not ours.
touch, gift
We don't care
giving,
about that
acts
one.
of quality time.
Quality time. Well, of course.
Naturally.
That's the thing. I'm like, with all of them, I'm like, sounds like 5 different nice ways to
Yeah.
be a good partner.
But what's one you could not live without? Like if your partner wasn't doing one of those things, you would be like, I am in a drought. Like we have a huge
I think
problem.
I would struggle without physical touch.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like, to me, kind of what you were just saying, like that feels like the thing that like I have such close bonds with so many of my friends.
Right.
And so sometimes it's kind of like,
You still need to differentiate.
right. It's like the physical touch part of a romantic relationship is the part that's like, to me, the most different about that connection.
Yeah, totally.
And like, I don't need or like have that with my friends. And so if I do have a romantic connection, I'm kind of like, I've
been like needing that. Like that's like a gap I need
exactly
filled.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think for me it goes physical touch, and then after that it goes words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation.
Like if my partner wasn't giving me words of affirmation, I would be like,
do you like me?
do you like me?
Yeah, I agree. Basically I agree.
I just want to talk really quickly about the poem from a different like angle.
Please.
About the thing about the government limiting the words.
Yes, yeah.
I think it's so interesting. The poem begins with something along the lines of, in order to increase eye contact.
Yeah, I'll just read the first stanza because it's also a little bit, so this poem is from 1998.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Also just to...
We were 2.
What?
We were 2.
We were 2.
We were 2.
When the government restricted everybody's words. Because there's a line in here that I feel like it's not like PC, but I feel like this wouldn't be written in a poem today. The to appease the mutes feels a little bit like
it's like, wait,
a little like off color by today's
totally.
standards, but
I
probably
agree.
not by 1998. And so like that's another part of a conversation of like, you do have to like measure a piece of art. Like it's, if we always measure things against like the standards and expectations of like today's culture,
they'll never live up to
everything
it.
will always fall short or seem like problematic. And like there can be space for like discussion around like problematic things while also being like there needs to be like leniency for being like, that was fine. People like
we
said
were
stuff
2
like that when we were 2. We were 2.
So we were 2. Did you guys ever think about how we were 2?
Okay. I'll read that first stanza. In an effort to get people to look into each other's eyes more and also to appease the mutes, the government has decided to allot each person exactly 167 words per day.
It's actually hilarious how he tacked on and also to appease the mutes. It's like, you could have definitely cut that. That did not need to be in there. It's like, this poem isn't about that or them at all.
But they're like, maybe
we need more explanation of why the government would possibly do this.
Well, here's the thing, like this government is coming across like pretty well. Like in an effort to get people to look into each other's eyes. It's like, so this government wants people to connect and also wants to like create more space for people who like have different levels of ability.
But
so let's just say
speech.
It's not the American government.
They're limiting free speech.
Right, so that's interesting.
Is this author from, where is he from? Because I mean, first of all, it being 1998 gives a huge cultural context, because if this was written today, it'd be like the government's doing something, must be bad, you know?
He's American.
He's American. But back then you could say something about the government doing something perhaps and it not be taken in horrible faith.
Perhaps.
I wouldn't know about that.
Well, it's just interesting because it makes me think of how like in today's world, like, the government does not want people looking into each other's eyes.
No,
Like,
definitely not.
our attention is being focused into screens and away from each other so that people don't realize that
We don't recognize each other's humanity.
yeah, and so that we don't collectively realize like, oh, like 99% of us actually have everything in common.
Yeah.
And like, look who's telling us that, like, to hate each other.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, it would be, I mean, yeah, it's kind of like this trade-off in the poem of like, oh, human connection via the limitation of free speech.
Yeah.
But then it's like, oh, this thing of like, in the effort to look into each other's eyes more, like, we are so rarely quiet with each other. And that kind of maybe goes back to what I was just saying about like French people expressing love in a different way. We talk so much. We're not as good at listening. But like, we're so rarely just like quiet with each other and like looking at each other. That's so uncomfortable. It's so intimate. And so it's interesting to be like, oh, you only get 167 words per day because we're trying to make you like look into each other's eyes more.
We also
And
never
like, what happens in that space beyond language, you know?
we never practice communication outside of language.
Yeah.
And so when you come across somebody who doesn't speak the same language as you don't have overlapping languages, suddenly,
Or is a mute.
right, or is a mute, like somebody that you cannot communicate with via language, there's this panic that sets in between both parties because you're looking at each other like, oh my God, what do we do?
Yeah.
And then you tend to get creative. And
It's
there's so
amazing
many
actually
other
how much
ways
you
to
can
communicate.
understand.
Yeah.
Like, I was just in Europe for 2 weeks, and like, I was at this conference where like, I was at this conference in Barcelona for people with like rare liver diseases. And a lot of people there, not all of them, but there were a handful of people who I interacted with who didn't speak any English, and I didn't speak the language that they were speaking. But it was really interesting. Like, they would just kind of like start talking to me in their language. And obviously I can't like understand exactly what they're saying, but you can understand a lot of what someone means from the tone. Like,
yeah.
we do give, like, if you are listening to someone say something to you, and I think we have very few experiences of this because it's like, usually if you realize you don't speak the same language, everyone's just kind of like, okay, like, what's to be done? But they were so excited about like wanting to get a poem. They're just telling me what they're telling me like in their language.
Yeah.
And then I'm kind of like trying to absorb. And I was amazed at how much I was like, oh, I can, like, through your gestures and your intonation and your body language, like, and then there's certain words that you say that I'm like, oh, like, I know like the Latin for this, or like the French for this, or like that's a similar word in English. So I'm like picking up maybe every like 20th or 30th word,
Yeah.
along with the feeling of how you're speaking.
Yeah.
And actually with that, like, it's almost enough, you know? It was really interesting. Yeah. Okay. So I guess I'll read the poem again.
Okay, great.
Big sigh.
I was just like, and yeah.
Anyway, this poem is so interesting. I love the concept. It's so
Me
beautiful.
too.
Yeah.
It's exciting because it's like,
It's exciting.
yeah, just make something up.
Make it up.
Make up a world, and how would you
Yeah.
treat your lover in that world? Like, that's such a great
That's such a great prompt.
Yeah.
Make up a world, and how would you treat your lover in
that
it?
world.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's exciting. Okay. This is The Quiet World by Jeffrey McDaniel. In an effort to get people to look into each other's eyes more, and also to appease the mutes, the government has decided to allot each person exactly 167 words per day. When the phone rings, I put it to my ear without saying hello. In the restaurant, I point at chicken noodle soup. I am adjusting well to the new way. Late at night, I call my long-distance lover, proudly say, I only used 59 today. I saved the rest for you. When she doesn't respond, I know she's used up all her words, So I slowly whisper, I love you 32 and a third times. After that, we just sit on the line and listen to each other breathe. I also love this ending of like the silence that then comes and like the breath of it. Kind of like juxtaposed, but also in parallel to the idea of like looking into each other's eyes. Like when you're on the phone with someone, you can't see them in that way, but it's the same idea of like, we can't speak anymore. We just listen to each other breathe. And that's so intimate. It's so much more intimate than like saying something. Oh,
it's nice.
And that's like also a thing that like sets a lover apart from like another kind of person. Like you don't do that with your friends, but like with a lover, you're like, I could just sit on the line and like listen to you breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you do not do that with your
You're like, once you start doing that with your friends, you're like, I think there might be something going on
weird with my friend.
Something's weird with my friend. That's such a great distinguishment, because I also think like there's so much more to like the difference between a lover and a friend than just like having sex.
Yes.
Like it's more than that, because you can also sometimes have sex with your friend and you're kind of like,
right.
That's still not quite really actually the same thing.
Right.
Like we're not.
Yeah.
It's
almost unnameable.
It's unnameable. There's no word for it.
Language fails us again.
But that's okay, because feeling like when language ends, perhaps that's like where feeling truly begins. So the French say.
Okay, we got to write that down.
Yeah. You guys heard it. So can someone write that down?
Someone wrote it down at home.
someone at home write that down. Okay. Should we do
joke time?
Okay, should I take this
off?
Oh my God. I like that we got these in blue and pink, like they're like boy girl. We're like at like a gender.
There's other colors.
Other
available.
colors. Where this is the gender reveal, where we tell you about how a poem is a girl and a joke is a boy. Which is right.
If you're gonna subscribe to the gender binary,
if we must give them genders,
if we had to gun to our heads, give them genders, I guess this is what we do.
Poem is girl.
Poem is girl.
Let's just have them on at the same time for 1 second, so we can appreciate how
cute,
how poem
as a little.
Poem is girl and joke is boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
it's joke time. I'm like all nervous. Okay.
Don't be nervous.
So my joke today has to do with emails I'm sure Zoe also gets. And some listeners at home, if you have some sort of social media following, whether it be small or larger, you probably get these emails too. They're AI generated emails that come into your inbox that basically have nothing to do with you. But they're like, hey, blank, we love your content. Blah, 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 blah. We want you to sell this toothbrush of ours, basically. And they come in and you just delete them. But they're pretty ridiculous, because it's like, so you don't know anything about me.
No.
And the fact that you would send me this email is actually deranged.
The idea actually of me selling like your diet teas or like your like walking pad.
I would hemorrhage followers. People would be like, I can't trust her.
No, I would hemorrhage followers.
Can't trust her.
It's like, that's not what I'm doing, basically.
No, like they're like, we love your content. You're like, so you haven't looked at a single thing on my page. And it's quite obvious. Yeah. Okay. I just want to read off an email that I got.
Oh my God. Yay. Okay. Yay.
Okay. Hi, Hannah. We have an exciting campaign opportunity for you, and we think you're going to love it. Introducing Infogrow Toddler, the key to fast-growing brains. The brain does more than just think. It drives every milestone, from curiosity to creativity. During the toddler years, the brain grows fast, making good nutrition especially important. That's where Infogrow comes in. A milk-based nutritional drink made for growing toddlers ages 1 to 3 with brain-building nutrients. like DHA and iron to help support your child's healthy brain development and overall growth. So basically, like, I'm not going to grow, like, brain-growing milk to children. Like, I wasn't, like, basically planning on selling that as part of my whole deal.
I also kind of recently got, like, not that one, but, like, and they followed up, like, 3 or 4 times, and it was for, like, a children's, like, it was something in the children's sphere. And I was like, so, like, I don't have a kid. So, like,
I do nothing about kids.
I don't think about kids ever.
I do nothing about kids on here at all. Why would I sell something to make their brains grow? First of all, what?
First of all, what?
Brain growing milk, Infogrow. I'm not sure.
That's where Infogrow comes in. It's like, what have we been doing for the last 100,000 years?
How were the brains growing before?
And also, everyone knows that the whole milk campaign was a ruse by the government to sell milk.
It's propaganda.
It was big milk.
It was big milk, dairy propaganda.
Yeah.
Like
milk-based brain growing.
You're
like, I'm getting on.
No.
This sounds like a good time for me to get on board with big milk. On my poetry account. And I do not have children.
I'm going to sell milk to toddlers because I think their brains are too small.
Also, it's like the idea. I'm selling milk to toddlers on my poetry Instagram account because I have so many like toddler followers.
Well, as someone with a big toddler base.
You're like, I do have, you know how it like breaks down your audience into like.
It's like ages like 0.5 to 3.5.
You're like, that's actually most huge.
Toddlers love me. They're moved by my content.
And imagine how many more toddlers you could accrue if only you were selling them brain-growing milk. Then
Infogrow.
If toddlers were having brain-growing milk, then maybe when they're scrolling and they come across one of your poems, they could actually really understand like the nuance of imagery that you're using.
Exactly.
Beyond just like the feeling that it evokes, they could maybe start to understand the why.
The ad campaign I do is like, are you a toddler who likes my page? But do you feel the images and metaphors reach a bit past your current understanding? Why don't you try Infogrow? Your babyish little brain could never get my big poetic words.
Your babyish little brain. Wait, we're going to make a reel out of this and basically make an ad for Infogrow. Are you a toddler who follows my page?
Do you feel bad about your minuscule little brain?
Quick, kids, get out your credit card. Enter it in. Oh, actually, you don't need to. Double tap on the side, Face ID. You can just Apple Pay directly to your address.
Infogrow will ship straight to your door. Forget about your mother's breast milk. You need Infogrow.
Infogrow also sounds like, I thought you were going to say it was like a growth strategy for an Instagram account or something.
No.
Or like a tool you could make infographics on.
No.
Infogrow.
It's way different than that.
Infogrow.
It's milk.
Oh, like infant grow.
Yeah.
Infogrow.
Like ENFA.
E?
I know.
Like enfant grow?
Awful girl.
Like
the French baby's like, all the French talk. My biggest demographic
French
that
babies.
follows me is Parisian toddlers.
And they do need to start understanding poetry early.
They do.
Otherwise,
They don't
how are
have
they
a
going
word
to get
for
into La
love.
Sorbonne? Enfant grow. With an E is crazy. Enfant grow.
Oh, girl. I
Wow.
need some water.
What a beautiful email. How long was it? Sometimes these emails go on forever.
It goes on. Like, it was
Let's
probably...
just get a little more.
Okay, I'll go.
Just a little more.
Oh, here we go. Campaign concept. So
Ooh,
this is
okay.
what I would have had to have done. From first steps to first words, it all starts with the brain. Infogrow gives toddlers more of the nutrients that matter because a fast-growing brain needs more than a belly full to survive. Infogrow is an easy-to-serve daily nutritious drink with the highest levels of brain-building nutrients like DHA and iron to help your children thrive with key developmental milestones for growing minds on the go. What I would need from you: 1 Instagram reel, 2 to 3 horizontal statics, 2 to 3 vertical statics, 1 vertical video, raw files, if possible, raw audio file, link in bio for 2 weeks, pin on Instagram page for 2 weeks,
Not pin on
tag
Instagram page.
at Omfamil and hashtag Infogrow to utilize collabs with our owned media team. Write sponsored on video and sponsored by at Onfamil at the end of the caption.
I'm exhausted. Did they tell you how much they would pay you?
Compensation. Selected partners will be provided with an agreed upon payment through Stripe as compensation.
Oh my God, I'm
That's
exhausted.
all it says.
An agreed upon payment. Okay. Come on.
Come on.
We basically just made a free ad for them.
The agreed upon payment is 0.
It's 0.
So we have a listener with a toddler who's like,
it's 0, and we're gonna make fun of you on the podcast. Yeah, I
Those
mean, if
emails
you have
come
a
in.
toddler, I mean, do your research, of course.
right, I don't know about
I wouldn't
any of
trust this brand. This seems random as fuck.
The fact that they reached out to me, it's like, so they're not really doing their research, obviously.
No,
Barely any brands are.
no, cold.
Those
email, blah,
little
blah, blah.
brands that are like, you know, like big, if a big brand reaches out, they did it on purpose. But the little brands, they be in there saying whatever.
They say whatever.
They say whatever.
I get it. You know, it's like respect the hustle, whatever. Delete.
Totally. Delete. But a lot of it's AI-ish.
Oh yeah.
I get a lot of, we've been looking at your content and we think you'd be a great fit for
Yeah.
our AI generative. I'm
oh
like,
my God.
are you serious?
I got one recently for like an AI bookmark.
A bookmark?
I know.
We've figured out bookmark technology.
I know, they were like, this bookmark will remember exactly where you were, and you can like scan, you can like highlight where
Oh my
you
God,
were.
I'm
and then
exhausted.
I was kind of like, so what? This
What?
saves you maybe like 20 seconds of like refinding the line you were on.
It's fun to refine the line. Sometimes I get really confused.
Read a little bit. Like you don't remember what you
I
just
have to
read.
go back and reread.
Yeah.
Where were we? What just happened?
Yeah. Anyway, wild.
That's stupid about the bookmark.
Yeah.
I think that's stupid.
I think it's stupid too. All love, I guess.
Not really.
Not really. Stop AI.
Stop AI.
We don't need it. This is a whole other conversation, but I'm sick
The
of
data
it,
centers
basically.
just
the water use,
the water use. It's like
the decimation of poor
if it has to
neighborhoods.
exist, it needs to be so unbelievably regulated. It needs to be only
It's
used to make the world
completely-
better. Like it's crazy.
Completely unregulated.
It's crazy.
Just blowing past every intellectual property law that's ever existed.
And so many people use it.
I know.
So many just regular people like you and
It
me are
scares
using
me.
it every day. I never use it.
Whenever people use it, I judge them a little
Me
bit.
too. I only use it when I have a gun to my head.
Yeah. Like when we're making reels for this podcast.
Oh, wait, okay. All transparency, the one time Zoe and I do really actively use AI on purpose is during when we were editing our podcast. There's a little software that's like, let us create clips for you.
Yeah.
And so we click that and we see what clips they create. And then you have to go in and fix the clips.
Yeah. But it's helpful just to have like it like boils down an hour into being like, what about this 60 seconds? What
Right.
about this 60 seconds? So we use it for that.
We use it for
But
that.
I'm basically like, that's like what it should be used for.
Right. That seems fine. I'm like, that's fine. Like
I'm not, it's not thinking.
it's just saving me
Yeah.
like a little bit of time.
Full transparency.
But it's not thinking for me. Yeah.
Poking around the podcast uses AI. This is an AI generated podcast.
They're AI. They're
They're
AI.
AI.
That's why we're so pretty.
Look at our hands. No, don't look. We have so many fingers.
That's why we're always hiding our hands.
Okay, let's do poem time.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the part of the podcast. Oh, should Should I take this off? No, now we
No,
wear
no,
them
no.
both.
Now it's all integrated.
Okay. This is the part of the podcast where we write poems on the spot based on what we said. And we invite you to do the same. You can email us at pokingaroundpod@gmail.com. And by this point, also, our merch is available.
Yes.
We're
As
launching
seen
it.
here.
It's here.
Oh, wait,
as
show
seen here.
the journals. So we have these hats in many colors, and then we also have these journals. Are the journals in many colors too?
No.
No.
We just have 2 journals.
Yeah.
In these colors. So our first journal is like a little. It got dinted. It won't come dinted like this. It's hardcover. Oh, here.
Nice. It's hardcover.
ASMR. Hardcover, navy blue, and it says ideas folder. It's so cute.
It's so cute.
It's
because
really
that's where
cute.
we both have ideas folders on our phones where we put our ideas
Lines,
for the
pages.
podcast.
Yeah.
So you could have your own. I actually want to put ideas in there.
I know, it's so perfect.
Yeah.
And then we have another.
Oh, that one looks beautiful.
It's so nice. It turned out great. Another notebook that is not hardcover, it's softcover. And we put a big long thing on it.
Should I read it?
Yeah, read it.
I wrote this. I don't remember what I wrote. Okay. But
we basically
God,
thought it
it's
would be
so
really fun and
cute.
funny to put
I
like
love
a
how many-
big.
there's a lot of pages in here.
Yeah.
It looks amazing. I actually love this one.
We thought it would be fun and funny to put a big long chunk of text on the front of the journal.
Yeah. Okay. I already saw. I'm like, oh, it ends with a comma instead of a period.
I love that.
Oh, perfect.
I
Okay.
thought it was like,
I was like,
and
did I get
to be continued.
to be continued? Okay.
Yeah.
I listened to this podcast where these 2 girls, well, women really, theorize that joke making and poem making can come from the same heart of an idea, but just take a different turn in tone at a certain point, which has encouraged me to start looking for the funny and the profound all around me. And once you start looking, it's wild how you start to see funny and profound things everywhere. Your whole world really opens up. Everything becomes something to laugh about or write a poem about or both. This notebook is where I like to write down some of those openings, though I make sure not to get too precious or confused about doing so, because at the end of the day, nobody can really tell exactly what a poem is or what a joke is. There's all this theory and praxis, and that can be helpful, but also these things are super vibe-based, which is actually very liberating, because we can collectively decide and practice together what any form is. And that's basically the point of art. We're all noodling around and throwing spaghetti at the wall by ourselves and also in community. And this is a pathway to a really beautiful and present life and can ultimately be used as a tool of resistance, which is why it's important that we write down our ideas, big and small, and share them with our friends and participate in the endless and instinctual loop of creating until doing so perhaps allows us all better access into a world we unabashedly adore.
Comma.
I
love the comma at the end. So these 2 notebooks are available.
I love this.
I know, it's so
I
good.
completely forgot what I wrote.
It's so cute. It's perfect.
Oh, yay. Oh my gosh. And then maybe we'll make some stickers or something. Actually, if you are like a graphic designer and you have an idea for a
Reach
kind
out.
of sticker you want us to sell, let us know.
Reach out.
I tried to make some stickers, but ultimately like the visual arts are not my forte.
We were like,
I was like, this looks bad. So I don't want to sell it to you guys.
we should basically write our poems.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
we only
okay.
have a few minutes.
Okay, we have to write our poems real quick.
We're not going to go over topics today.
Okay.
Okay. Y'all remember. Bye.
Wait, what did we say was the thing? Oh, okay. No, I remember. Okay. Remember when we were like, create another world and how would you treat your lover in
Oh,
it?
yeah.
I loved that as a topic.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Bye.
Bye. Okay.
We both just very frantically just.
Little like 2-minute poem here, basically.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
less.
Fun.
Yeah.
Just kind of came out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll read one.
Okay.
On the moon, I still loved you. In Saturn's rings, I brought you tea when you coughed and pulled up the sheets. You always liked tiny things, so I figured out how to make them with stardust. Just my hands and my brief understanding of physics. Here is the smallest lava lamp. Here's an avocado I smothered through the Earth's security belt and into the space-time continuum. On Pluto, it doesn't matter what's called a planet or not. There's no language there or even air with which we could speak it. But listen, There still is the wonder of attention, and so loving, and so all of our touch.
I love it.
I know, that was fun.
I love it. Ooh, that was really, really fun from you. I love the here's the tiniest lava lamp. And this feeling of you're up on the moon with your lover or in the solar system. You are the only life up there.
Yeah.
And
look, I stole
Pluto
you an avocado from Earth.
I stole you an avocado from Earth. I snuck it up here because I love you. And Pluto doesn't even know about language. None of those places do.
Yeah.
And so all we have is our acts. And that's a really, really fun prompt of like if you.
Yeah, I loved that prompt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so great.
That saved me from noodling around a lot.
Oh, fabulous. Yeah. Fabulous. Ooh, I loved it. That was such fun language. I loved that like imagery.
Thanks, Hannah.
Yay, Zoe.
We read poems.
We read poems.
Okay, should we just do yours? Do you want to read it again?
No, read yours again.
Read it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just talked a little bit.
I wish I could have I wish I had a title for this, but
That's
that
okay.
comes later. Okay.
Later.
On the moon, I still loved you. In Saturn's rings, I brought you tea when you coughed and I pulled up the sheets. You always liked tiny things, so I figured out how to make them with the stardust. Just my hands and my brief understanding of physics. Here is the smallest lava lamp. Here's an avocado I smothered through the Earth's security belt and into the space-time continuum. On Pluto, it doesn't matter what's called a planet or not. There's no language there or even air with which we could speak it. But listen, there still is the wonder of attention, and so loving, and so all of our touch.
I also just want to say I love the beginning. On the moon, I still loved you. Like, it's kind of also like just surrounded by all this beauty and space and all of these interesting things and like this newness and this whole different thing. Like, I still loved you.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Aww.
Okay. I don't really
turn.
know what I wrote.
I don't really know.
I don't want to feed our toddler brain growing milk. Don't want the government to take its big fist and force our noses into our faces before we even have a chance to make something, make someone. They say to have a child is the ultimate act of hope. And so we take all we know and we bury it along with your grandmother, along with my childhood dog. Your eyes are some portal to some different realm, and maybe, just maybe, a new world is born, raw and screaming.
Oh, I love this.
Great.
You're like, I don't know. Great.
I feel like neither of us had a chance to like think
this
for a
was
second,
fully
which is
unfiltered,
really nice.
instinct writing.
Yeah.
Which is how it should be. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like that's where like interesting stuff happens.
Totally.
I don't want the government to already be getting its hands into everything.
Yeah.
Like, stay
Yeah.
away from me.
Stay away from me. And I've been thinking a lot about like to have a child would mean it is the ultimate act of hope.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna have a kid, you have to
You're basically
reinstate
like,
your
let's
hope
continue.
in the world. You are very like strongly stating, I believe in a better future. Otherwise I wouldn't have done this.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow.
So basically, yeah.
So wow. Okay, I want to hear it again. Will you wait? Hold your phone down lower.
Yeah.
So it's not.
Yeah.
Hannah loves to block her little
I love
face.
to block my face.
She's just
I'm
shy.
shy. Okay. I don't want to feed our toddler brain growing milk. Don't want the government to take its big fist and force our noses into our faces before we even have a chance to make something, make someone. They say to have a child is the ultimate act of hope. And so we take all we know and we bury it along with your grandmother, along with my childhood dog. Your eyes are some portal to some different realm, and maybe, just maybe, a new world is born, raw and screaming.
I love we take all we know and we bury it.
Mm-hmm.
This idea of like the image I have there is like the planting of a seed, which is like what it is to like have a child.
Yeah.
But also like, of course, when a grandmother dies or a dog dies, like you legitimately like bury that being into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And that's such a cool, like, yeah, let's this is the ultimate act of hope. So let's take everything we know and bury it together
and regrow something
and just see what comes up. I guess like it will be something. It will transform into something that's beyond what we know.
Yeah. A baby.
A baby. I don't know anything about a baby. Fuck. I don't even have kids.
Well, that was another episode.
Thank you for tuning in. That was fun.
That was fun.
I'm so glad we
Our
had those
porn star martinis
really
fueled
held
us
it together.
Okay,
amazing. We love you guys.
We love you guys.
Check out, definitely by the time this comes out. Sorry, we've been like dropping this forever, but we had to do so much logistical stuff, and then I was in Europe. Sorry, blah
listen,
blah blah.
You don't even get it. Yeah,
you don't even get it. But yeah, the merch is 100% live. The memberships, I'm sure, also by the time you hear this, will be live. We'll have figured out better, kind of like the structuring of that. But we have ideas in place. We're ready to go, and we love you. And thank you for your support.
Bye.
Bye.